Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome if you are new. Today's video isn't so much a tutorial because I am not a makeup artist. I probably only do like one or two like makeup looks like ever, so just gonna bring you guys down a bit. Yeah, like ever. I probably only really got into makeup about a year and a half ago, thanks to Carla. So if you're watching this is your fault. And Elaine, this is your fault. Other than that, I never really bothered. I always did like just simple foundation, and if you're lucky on a night out, mascara and eyeliner. Now we've upgraded, we're doing like colourful eye looks out here. Like this is all brand like new to me. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. This was actually a present from my old work colleagues. I did mention to Carla actually specifically that I was kind of getting bored of my everyday eye look. Like it was very predictable from day until night, and I just thought I would like to experiment with some colour, so they got me this. It comes in this beautiful velvet case, and the inside of it looks like this. Obviously it's a mess because I've been in it, but there is I should have a cutaway of it when I hadn't like messed it up basically. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun basically trying this out. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. I thought I looked like a bag of Skittles or slipped in a pile of paint because I didn't understand all the colours which were going on my face. But now that I finished the look, I actually really like it, and now I'm wondering, where have I been all this time? So in terms of like a review of the palette and comparing it to other ones, probably not the best person, not gonna lie. Hopefully in suggested, or I might put down some videos that I've seen, like give you very like good reviews on the palette. What I can say is though, from using the palette is that Throne is a really beautiful colour, which is the main colour I've got here on the main bit of my eyelid, and it's like a bluey green. There's a lot of fallout when you use Saturn. A lot of powder is just like flying everywhere, and same with Lucid as well. These are the main colours I've used. The other ones I haven't really touched. Period Red looks like it could be a really good colour. It's very, very gold. And Obsidian was very easy to blend out as a black, should I say. Yeah, but with Lucid, again, not only was there fallout, I did try to put some in the inner corner of my eyes just to make it pop a bit, but I think I need another tool because when I was using it, it wouldn't come off the brush onto my eyelid. So I think maybe some Fix Plus on a brush might work with that colour. But yeah, so that's my main thoughts on that. Apart from that, I think there's a really nice like variety of colour to really make like an eye look really pop, if that makes sense. And I felt like I achieved that. So yeah. So anyway, if you would like to see how I created this look and watch me panic as I try to blend it out and make a look, then keep watching. Okay, as I just explained, this is the first time I'm doing an eye look like this. Like I usually just stick to the neutral like shades like browns and like golds, and I literally use like max maybe 2 shades and then some eyeliner and eyelashes. I think my eye look looks okay, but you know, I feel like I kind of need like a bit of a change, a bit of some colour. So I can't really call this a tutorial, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight in with Saturn, I think, which is this colour right here. Sorry, the light's a bit bright, but it is literally pitch black outside. And for this, I am using the Zoeva Luxe Crease Brush. I'm scared already, guys. So yeah, I'm literally just using this to be like the transition colour. Look at me, it's talking like I know. Anyway, using this as a transition colour at the top, going up to my brow bone and just fading that out now. I think I might need to go in with a different brush just to make it a bit more defined so you can see. Next, I'm going to go in with Parallel, which is this shade right here, just to make it a bit more darker and defined. I started using like a smaller brush, but I didn't really like what was happening with that, so I'm actually going to use the brush that actually comes in the palette and see what happens. Yeah, that's much better, and it's blending a bit more nicer as well, rather than being a block. So yeah, I'm just putting that in there just to make my crease a bit more defined. Okay, I think I like how that looks so far. Just want to go in one more time with this orangey, oopsies, colour. I feel like I'm creating a mess, guys. Pray for me and this look. I think I am happy with that. So next I'm gonna go in with this black shade, which is called Obsidian, which is over here. I'm using a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm just gonna use one side of it to lightly tap that because I'm scared. I feel like this could be dangerous, guys, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just using this to just tap the corner of my eyes. I had a minor accident where it's coming a bit too much, but I think I can rescue that a little bit. This side looks really nice. This side is looking a little problematic. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. Then for my base, actually, I don't know, should I use this green colour? Okay, so my automatic instinct is to go in with this gold colour on the main base of my eye, but I'm trying to do something different, so I might go for this green over here, which is called Throne. It looks like a bluey green, actually. It definitely is. This is what the colour looks like in the palette. It's like a bluey green kind of two-tone shade, and it's a weird like texture as well. It's not very powdery, it's a bit more creamy, and I'm guessing the consistency is like that so there isn't too much fallout. I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush from Zoeva. It's from the Rose Gold collection. I'm just going to use one side of it and go into Throne. Wow, this is very bright. Not gonna lie, guys, I feel very strange right now. This is like the most colourful my eyelids have ever been, and I just don't know what to think right now. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Actually, no, I'll judge this look when I finish, because at the moment I'm scared. I want my gold lids back. So I'm just packing this colour on using this flat shader brush. I'll tell you what I'm struggling with, guys, is how to get like the shadow on your eyelids without it looking like too much, and I'm not sure how far I should go, but we are just gonna run with it. Also, this Saturn colour is very like powdery. It's flying everywhere. This is so brand new. I'm not sure what colour to do next, but this lime green colour called Sphere, or Sphere, however you want to say it, looks really interesting. Which is this. It's like a bright lime greeny colour. Sorry, I don't know if the ring light is in the way, but I might go in with that on the inner corners of my eyes, or put in another colour. I'm wondering if gold would work on the inside. This is a really weird shade. This is Lucid I've just got on my hand. Sorry, random swatches, but that's what that looks like. I'm debating if I should go on the inside of my eye with that, maybe. It's very gold. It is very, very gold. Also, it looks like there'll be a lot of fallout with it as well. Or maybe I can tap this on the outside of it to make the eyes pop. Okay, so I'm going into this lime greeny colour, which is called Sphere, and I'm decided that I think I'm going to take a plunge be a bit out there and put this in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, I feel like I've gone in a bit too much of this lime green colour, so I'm just going to bring it in a little bit by going back into Throne with my flat shader and packing the colour on. It's very nice like colour, but yeah, it's very colourful for me. With my finger, I'm going to try and go on top of this. Actually, let me use maybe this brush. Okay, so I've given up on my finger. I'm just going to use a random brush to try and pack this on instead. It's a weird texture, this colour. It's like a like glitter powder. I don't know, it doesn't go on easily. Or maybe it's just me, considering I'm the one that's the beginner out here. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly finish off the rest of my face and then continue. So okay guys, so I'm back. I've actually finished the rest of my face. I will list all the products I used in the description box, but I just thought, as this is like my first like kind of ton up eye look, it'll be a bit like stressful for me to do everything on camera, because I'm really bad at things like the wing eyeliner and stuff like that. Like I really need to focus, and even sticking on my eyelashes, I don't want to poke out my eye or anything like that. So anyway, not gonna lie, when I was doing this look, I was just looking at my face like, like I actually look like a bag of Skittles. Like, what is all this colour? But do you know what? It's now that I've finished my face, I've done everything, I actually really like it. And now I'm wondering, what have I been doing all this time with just gold and brown every day on my eyelids? But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. The only thing I need to do now is put on lipstick. Sorry about that. So I've got a few lipsticks here. The lid of this one, sorry, every time I do my makeup I get a runny nose. Does anyone get that? So I'm thinking to stick to a nude, because as everyone knows, I've been obsessed with red, and I think if I wore red lipstick, then I definitely would look like a bag of Skittles. So I've got this one, which is an old fave, which is almost finished, which is Honey Love. I'll just swatch these on the back of my hand so you can see. That's what that looks like. Then I've got here Yash, which is another one that I usually use. By the way, all these lipsticks are from MAC. Like that. Like I said, I'm not deep in the makeup game, so MAC was like the only place I ever bought lipsticks from. But if you have any recommendations, let me know, and then we can learn together. Then I've got this liquid one, which what's this called again? Ushik. I think I've just butchered that name, but anyway, that's what those three look like. I think I'm swaying to I don't know. I think, if I'm honest, I'm between this one and this one. So I think what I might do is I might try this, but from memory I feel like this dries very dark and can look a bit dirty, if you know what I mean, like you put mud on your face. So I might go over it with Yash. So yeah, let's take the risk. So for this, I'm going to line my lips with Chestnut from MAC again. Is that a spot? Oh, the devil's a liar. So I'm going in with this Cafe Au Chic colour. Do you know when you remember why you don't wear something? Because blending this is a bit stressful. This is definitely too light, I think. Let me try and bring this in a bit with a bit more Chestnut. No, the devil's a real lie, you know, guys. Okay, so that is what this looks like. It's very, very matte. This lipstick. I do think I'm going to go over it with a bit of Yash. Otherwise, it will be a bit too dark. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? This lipstick is about to die. Oh my god. Okay, so that is it, guys. Yeah, this is the finished look. Although I feel really experimental. I feel like I want to take this yellow a bit down. Shall we? I'm looking at this, it's saying I've got 12 minutes left of film. So guys, I'm just going to go back in with this Sapphire colour and take it round the bottom of my eyelid. This is something I've never done before, by the way, guys, so we'll all take a risk together today, boy. That looks alright, actually. Ooh, I think I like that. I think I need a... Not sure if I've got all the equipment I need, but I think I want to go in with this darker colour. Right, let me see what brushes I have. I'm going in again with the same brush. I just dusted off that product that was on there. And I'm gonna go in underneath my eyes, I think. I say I think, but I've already done it. Ooh. I'm not sure how I feel. I feel like I should have just left it alone. I'm scared. Also just gonna go, there's no product on this. This is the brush that came in the palette. I'm just gonna go over the top sections just to make sure everything is blended. And then I'm gonna use this brush to blend it out. Okay, I like it. I actually like it. I do feel like it would pop slightly more if I had like bottom liner on, but that's something that I like, someone needs to do that for me, to be honest. Okay guys, that's enough experimenting for me for one day. I also put like straightened out my wig because before I was doing the Pirates of the Caribbean look, so you know, and that was just simply for the purposes of like just doing my makeup. This is the finished look. That's enough experimenting for one day. I really like how this came out. Like I said, I'm not used to doing looks like this. I always do very neutral, like a dark brown in the crease and maybe a darker shade on the outside, and then like a gold or like a silvery thing going on here just to make my eyes pop, and then obviously liner and lashes, and that's what I've been doing for ages, just simply because that's all I've really known. And so yeah, big thank you to the guys that got me this palette. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this type of video and you like me to make more of these where I'm trying something completely new that I haven't done before, and you want to learn with me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.